Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Marilyn again. And I showed you some dies that I had purchased from Allie Express with strong intent of using. And since we did this video on less hauls and more makes, I said I was going to be very purposeful when I buy my dies. And I am being purposeful with what I've purchased. I have them in mind for certain things. But I thought I would at least try them out and give you my opinion and what they look like put together. So, to start with, I showed you this little bag of bits, and it makes this little vintage girl. And this is what she looks like put together. And she's tiny. I kind of messed up her eye a little bit there, but it punches out the holes for the mouth and the eyes. And I just colored in black part way, and then with my white gel pen, gave her really thin eyebrows and colored in her lips. And then the rest of it's all paper piecing and layering. And I think she came out really, really cute. She is smaller than I would have liked her to have been, but she'll still work fine for what I plan on using her for. So that's that one. And I highlighted her hair with my alcohol marker with a darker shade. And yeah, I'm learning how to use alcohol markers. I'm still not really great. The next thing that I made were these embellishments, which I will be sending out. And I made them in this shiny foil cardstock that I got from KS Craft Store a while back. And you can make these into shakers, but I just did not feel like doing that today. But that's how they came out. They cut out beautifully. I had no problem with them. And, you can paper piece different colors in if you want to do that. I kind of did on the tops and the top parts and the cherries. But not so much on the other parts. So I enjoy those. And then the little ones has the die to cut. The tiny ones cuts this out, but there's no background die. So I thought that was kind of strange. So I'm going to find out if that was an accident on the store's part, because yeah, it needs a background. So I'm going to check into that. So, and if anybody knows the answer to that already, could you let me know? Because that's kind of frustrating. Then I used these tag dies with the hearts and the cherries on them. And I did them in the same foil cardstock. And I think they came out really cute. I will say this, that if you're using glue underneath, with this foil cardstock from KS Craft, you got to be careful because you can see the lines where I put the glue on underneath. And I don't like that. But I do love the foil cardstock, and it's really quite a good buy. And I just layered the top piece up on the bottom piece. Now the other thing that I realized was there's no hole for the tags. So I suppose you could make, if you just did this in some pretty color, and then maybe did this with some line paper or paper that you could write on, it could be like a little note card. And that's probably what they were designed for, because there's no hole to make it a tag. You would have to make your own hole. And, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not. So, anyways, that's what those look like. And then the last thing was this Memory Decks card that I bought because I saw Alicia haul it, and I thought this would be perfect to mail, especially like if I'm mailing something overseas the postage is just outrageous, and I can barely afford the postage in the States half the time. Because we're in a very, very tiny budget, very limited income. We're both on disability, and yeah, we don't bring in a lot of money. And my husband is very generous with me in spite of the fact. But I got to keep my costs down, and so I thought a pocket die would be awesome. Like I say, I hardly had any. And this is what it looks like after being put together. Now, I'm not done with this. I took some Willow Lane paper from Maggie Holmes, and I used the printed part that says Sunshine on My Mind. Reminds me of that song John Denver sang. And then I layered it with the layering piece with another paper out of that line that's got some of the same colors. And then off the chipboard, and this chipboard is not from Willow Lane. This is from the Gather collection. I thought it was from Willow Lane, but it wasn't. But I put one of these leaves up and put a flower on top because it kind of looks like that to me. And then I put this little swan and together, and I'll probably put like some little gemmies and Alicia, you were right. Those corners are fiddly. And I did put score tape down to put to hook the sides together, so it'd be nice and sturdy. And yeah, I like how it came out. I'm not quite done perfecting it, but these sides are really tricky, and even down here it's a little tricky, I felt. But the die cut out beautifully, like Alicia said. It did really cut out. I did do your pen test, Alicia. I got not only 2, but I got 3 pens in there. So, yeah, I'm really happy about that. So anyways, that's kind of what I've been working on today. I've kind of been piddling around today, taking a little bit of a break from packing and moving everything up. Anyways, I will see you later, guys. I've got some more entries into my contest, and I will be putting those up tomorrow, most likely. And you guys have a wonderful evening tonight, okay? All right, guys. Bless you. Bye-bye.